Have you seen the TV show Bones? Is it a good TV show? I'm asking you. Because prior to very recently, I had never seen 2 seconds of the show. And I recently started watching it, and I cannot tell if it is a good show. And here's the thing about TV shows. Looking on the Wikipedia page, there are 12 seasons. 12 seasons, 246 episodes, and that's extremely daunting for a newcomer who has never seen an episode of the show. How many episodes was The Sopranos? Like 6? 6 seasons, and a lot of people praise that as one of the best TV shows to ever have existed. And 6 seasons to me is very daunting. And I saw the pilot and part of the second episode. I am going to watch The Sopranos one day, but I haven't yet. But here I am sitting in front of Prime Video thinking, am I really going to start? Because most things I start and then stop. 12 seasons, should I even start? First off, let me tell you why Bones came onto my radar, even though it didn't after, 12 years or whatever. I was perusing Disney Plus or Hulu, and I saw the thumbnail for a miniseries. Never heard of the miniseries. And I clicked on it. The name of that miniseries was Rose Red. And I'll give you 3 reasons why I clicked on it. Kimberly J. Brown. And I recently watched Halloween Town 1, 2, 3 for the first time, and I enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed Kimberly J. Brown's performance in it. So I watched through that miniseries. I thought it was okay. I really loved Kimberly J. Brown in it, her performance. She literally barely speaks in it, but she was wonderful in it. But it's the first time I've ever seen Emily Deschanel in anything. Well, that's not true because apparently she had a very minor part in Spider-Man 2, which I'm looking forward to revisiting again and seeing if I could pick her out. But anyway, I liked Emily Deschanel in it, so I'm like, what else has she been in? And then I was like, oh yeah, Bones. So I started it. The show... If you haven't seen the show Bones, it is an American police procedural drama TV series created by Hart Hansen for Fox. Premiered on September 13th, 2005. Concluded on March 28, 2017. 2017, you're 2 to 3 years away from COVID-19. That was so recent ago. That was a weird phrase. The show is based on forensic anthropology and forensic archaeology. It features characters FBI Special Agent Celie Booth, David Boreanaz, and Temperance Brennan, Emily Deschanel, a forensic anthropologist. It also explores the personal lives of the characters. So far, I watched 5 episodes so far of the first season, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of equal parts janky mess and equal parts like low fodder comfort TV watching. There is something compelling me to keep watching the show. Obviously, I've watched 5 episodes. It still feels daunting to think about 12 seasons, but each episode is pretty quick. It says here they're about 43 minutes long. It's like, the weird thing about it is a lot of the episodes' subject matter are very serious. There was one where they're dealing with the skeletal remains of a young child. And then in the same scene, they are having literally like sitcom level jokes on the side, and the skeletal remains are right there in front of them. And the humor is like, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's very cheesy, very bad. The dialogue is not great. I love the character of Temperance Brennan. I relate to her because she's so closed off and like emotionally distant. And I love that about her. And she's like all about the work, all about the bones. And she's so detached. And she doesn't allow herself to get emotionally invested in any of these victims because she's all about the science, all about the forensics, all about the anthropology of it, if that makes sense. And I like her character a lot. And then Booth is just, every episode they're talking about will they or won't they fuck each other. It's kind of weird. He's kind of a good foil to her, but he's also kind of corny so far. I know David Boreanaz from obviously Buffy and Angel, and I will just take a moment to say I really loved his turn as Squall Leon in the Kingdom Hearts series, one of the most memorable scenes in all of Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion, is when Sora first comes to Traverse Town, and then Leon goes, "They'll come at you from out of nowhere." I love that line, and I love his delivery. And anyway, back to Bones. I find Emily Deschanel to be an intriguing actress. I think Zooey Deschanel has more of a profile. I used to love Zooey Deschanel. I used to listen to her music. 500 Days of Summer is one of my favorite movies of all time. And, she's in a bunch of big movies like Elf, and she was in New Girl, which I watched a little bit of. I didn't finish it. But now that I've discovered Emily Deschanel, I think she is the more intriguing actress. The first episode of Bones, there's this scene where she's kind of creeping through her apartment with a baseball bat, and they obviously and purposefully have her tits out. It's a very lovely scene, and it's obvious that the producers or whatever of the show know that she's attractive, and they are playing with that. They're playing with the fact that she is very attractive, but she's emotionally distant. And there's one episode where they go to like the Northwest. The guys are literally passing her back and forth on the dance floor, and they're like sniffing around her because no one this kind of young and attractive visits their town. So they're all like, immediately they're all like, "Do you have dinner plans?" It's going to be an interesting part of the show, how they can hold that for 12 seasons. By the way, I already spoiled a major plot point for myself because I googled the other actress on the show, Michaela Conlin. I was looking through her Wikipedia page because I had never seen her before either, and I spoiled a plot point of hers, unfortunately. I was like, damn it, because that would have been a fun story point to discover. But I'm interested to hear from people who have never seen the show before and who have seen every episode of the show. I want to hear from those Bones fanatics. Do you love the show? Did you hate watch this show? Does it get better? Does it get worse? I'm going to continue watching for now. 12 seasons. I might drop off somewhere along the way. By the beginning of next year, I might have completely forgotten about the show. I don't know, but for now, it is holding my interest. Again, the juxtaposition of skeletal remains, it's very dire. They're talking to family members, people are crying, and then 2 seconds later, Zach Addy is talking about why this girl who he fucked won't return his calls, and they're making jokes about it. So it's very weird a little bit. It's very weird a little bit. What does that phrase even mean? For now, I'm going to continue watching the show. Let me know what you guys think about the TV show Bones. It never called to me during its 12 years on the air. I like I said, I didn't see 1 second of it. But now I feel like it's got its metatarsals in me.